Alright, so welcome. This is the third video on the channel, and today is back day. Well, it was back day because low-key this is after back day. But I got a little bit busy before I went to the gym, so I have to record it afterwards. You know what's the funny thing? This is actually being recorded on the day after back day. So don't get on to me, okay? I'm really trying my best, okay? Like, literally, after this, I'm going to record the intro to leg day because, bro, that leg session was crazy. I'll be so real. But back day, if I remember anything from it, it was a really good back day. I mean, that's cap. That's so cap. On that day, I had a friend who was new to the gym. Obviously, that's amazing. Everyone should really go and start. And I was just teaching him how to do it. But, you know, when you teach someone, it's kind of difficult to kind of focus on yourself at the same time. I'm happy that I helped him though. I'm very, very happy. He's my best friend for like long time. But yeah, I'm very happy that I helped him. But in terms of myself, I did struggle a lot on that day. The hammer curls were really nice. I would say biceps were the strong point of that workout. And maybe the lat pull down. The lat pull down and the biceps and maybe barbell rows, because barbell rows aren't really my strong point. If anything, they're like my weakest exercise when it comes to back. So I'm really trying to build that up. I'm doing it every week now, trying to build up the compound movements because those are very, very important to grow a big back. But yeah, still learning, still educating myself on how to do it correctly. You know I'm the one making content, but not everyone's perfect. You know, everyone's still in a learning process. We are here to always be learning. Like, there are 80-year-olds, there are 50-year-olds. Like, everyone's still learning something new, and that's okay. If you ever feel behind, don't feel behind. Like, no one's bigger than you. That person has just been going for a longer amount of time than you. For example, if I started in 2018, for example, but then someone started in 2015, I should not be comparing myself to him because he's been going for 3 years more anyways. You know, and usually when you start off in your first year, if you don't know what you're doing, it does get really difficult. But, you know, someone's actually calling me. Damn, someone's calling me, which means I'm going to wrap up this intro. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this back day video. It is my first one, and I'm really excited to record more because back day is low-key my favorite day of the week. So hope you guys enjoy. Peace.
Okay, so here we are on barbell rows. As you guys know in the intro, I did say this was my weakest point, and that is true. The thing about barbell rows with me, I'm really weak on them because of my lower back. So with this one, I went relatively light, went for 50 kg on this set, and I just really focused on the squeeze at the top, making sure my back was straight, really making sure the only thing pulling the weight was my back, not my arms, not my lower back, not even my hamstrings, because sometimes people get hamstrings involved, which is quite weird. But, you know, for this, you see me adjusting because I was like, yeah, no, that set ain't gonna work. Go back down again, and then we row. And I just wanted to make sure that I kept my back straight. Now, the reason I'm swaying up and down is because I'm not good enough at the barbell rows yet to be able to stay completely straight and do them. I just kind of wanted to get the squeeze at the top. I wanted to get, you know, I just wanted to do it basically, because if you don't do it, you're never going to get better at it. And I didn't want to go light when I knew I could go heavier. This was 40 kg, and as you can see, like, I just decided, nah, I'm not accepting that. I'm going to go back. That's how I am. If I'm not happy with a set, I'm going to do what I can to make it better, and I'm going to go harder for the rest of the day. So went in, did more, and then I realized, yeah, no, I can't, I'm done. And I don't have a spot for that as well because my friend was here. But here we go, dumbbell hammer curls. This one I'm very happy with. Like, these are 18 kg dumbbells. 18 kg. I've never done that. I've never touched it. And I'm doing it for the first time. And I'm very, very happy with what I'm seeing now and what I felt at the time. Like, as you can see, like, my arm is starting to fill up this shirt, and that's the whole point. I wanna fill this shirt like on a regular, like, no pump. I just want to fill up this shirt because that's my aim for, like, the pump. Basically, I want to make sure that shoulder section of that t-shirt is completely full, alongside, you know, the back, the chest. But here, as you can see, like, you have to squeeze at the top. Like, these were a heavy set of dumbbells, but I always made sure, like, I squeeze. See this? Yes, squeeze at the end. When it comes to arms, I would say my left arm is weaker than my right arm, but the only thing that's stopping my right arm from being at its strongest is that I've got a shoulder injury from like a long time ago. But here we are once again. These are, I think, 10 kgs because it's a drop set, just to burn out the muscle. Because when you go 18, obviously, you're not going to be able to get the most out of it. Although you do build strength from it, you're not going to get the most, how do I say this? You're not going to get the most out of it. So drop set it and then just go until it burns. And as you can see, like, it really burns me. This is set 2. These are 16 kg dumbbells because I did run low on, like, I burnt out of energy. That's basically what happened with the 18 kgs. So I'm with the 16 kgs now, making sure, you know, doing the same thing, pausing at the top, letting it go down slowly, slow, as you can see, up, slow, and then same process. You know, this is what you need to do. This is how you get a contraction, and this is how the muscle builds. The muscle doesn't build by you swinging the weight around. The muscle builds by you controlling the weight, whether that's a heavy weight or a light weight. You have to make sure you control it in some way. And if you do go heavy, drop set it, because obviously when you're going heavy, you're obviously building the strength to go heavier, but you might not get the best contraction. So when you do a drop set, it enables you to have that opportunity to go for slower reps and just really burn the muscle. This is a different POV. I wanted to do this POV just to see what my arms would look like from the front. I do want to build the thickness of them, if I'm honest with you, which is why I'm doing hammer curls, because hammer curls build thickness of your tricep, of your bicep, whereas things like bicep curls could build the short head and the long head of it, and this builds the brachialis, which is the outside, which is very important. Plated lat pull downs. In the intro, I said lat pull downs were my favorite. Low key, I completely forgot I did this exercise. This exercise, I love it. I love it. I love everything about this one. I love it all. Really allows you to bring it down, squeeze at the bottom, and really let it go back up slowly. Like, look at my face. I am dying. Okay, well, yeah, now we are. Okay. And I was really bringing it down. The contraction I felt on this was crazy. Like, I was genuinely burning. It was mental. Look at this. Oh my days. My hand is not pulling any of this weight. This is all my lat. Can you imagine how much my lat was burning? It was ridiculous. Moving on to the other arm. This arm, you see a better POV. As you can see, I'm leaning in. I'm leaning into my lat because, one, I feel it more. Because, you know, when you lean into your lat, you kind of feel it against your waist and stuff. But also, look at that. Like, look underneath my shoulder. Look at this. You see that stretch? Yep, there we go. You see that stretch? It's crazy. And I'm holding it at the bottom. This is 40 kg. This is no lightweight. I'm holding it at the bottom and letting it go up slowly. I'm not swinging it about. Because when you swing it about, that's when you don't get the most out of it, like I said before. But yeah, really control it. I'm going until failure, so the intensity is very, very high, as you can see. Really burning this set out. Really, really going for it. And then that was me done for this set. Moving on to the second one. Same process, you know, same weight. However, you start to feel fatigued. Because when you go heavy on the first one, it's quite difficult to match the reps on the second one. And that's why I never really go for reps. Because the minute you start focusing on the reps, you completely forget about the rest. That's a bar. But for example, if I count my reps on this one, I will only end up doing 4 or 3. Whereas if I don't, I'll end up doing 8 or 9. And that's the difference. When you focus on the muscle more than how many times you're doing it, you end up doing it for loads of amounts of time. Like, it's crazy. Okay, here I'm gonna go silent. Okay, I'm not gonna go silent because I probably didn't hear my guy. So basically, he told me you did 9 on this side and 8 on this side. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna go again and try pushing for more. So you always want to keep things equal because that causes imbalance. The reason I struggle on this when it comes to my right arm is literally my shoulder. I don't know what it is about my shoulder. I'm probably gonna go get therapy for it. It's nothing major, but it does affect me. So I want to go get that checked out, because with my shoulder it kind of just stops me from pulling shit down on my right arm, whereas my left arm is completely fine. Like, my left arm is not stronger than my right arm, but I'm able to do more on my left than my right because of my right shoulder injury. So obviously my friend intervened there, telling me how much I did, which I really appreciate him for. This is what everyone should be doing. If you ever have a gym partner, make sure they are involved in your set as well. Because when they are involved, it helps you, gives you energy to push through. And furthermore, they let you know how many reps you've done, which is very, very important, because then you can balance it out at the end. So if you do have a gym partner, make sure they are doing the set with you. They should be doing the set with you, not just yourself. They should be involved as well, because that's just how it is, you know? None of that phone bullshit. But here we are on lat pull downs, you know, very, very iconic movement. The staple of lat movements. On this, looking back, like when I was doing it, I could feel my lats a lot. But looking back at it, I can't see if I'm targeting my lats. But back then, I really was. So next time I go, I'm going to check out my form. Maybe, can I improve it? You know, can I improve it? Can I do more with it? But as you can see, like, this is 70 kg here. My body weight is 82.1. And I'm drop setting it. Like I said, like I did a few reps on the heavy one and I drop setted it. And I'm going slower because you want to feel that contraction. Going slower on the way down, slower on the way up. As you can see, I can't even bring it down to my chest anymore because I'm extremely tired. So I'm just doing some half reps just to burn it out, you know. This shit hurts. It does hurt a lot, but that's the point of failure. We ain't here to mess about. We're here to push to the limits. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of this set, and I'll be with you for the next exercise. Okay, moving on to the final exercise of the session, preacher curls. I still don't record every exercise that I do, mainly because of phone storage, and that's a big issue for me right now. So I kind of record the really important ones. In between this, I think I did cable D-handle curls, which are very, very good for biceps. And after preacher curls, I did a chest-supported back row, which is very, very useful. You know, seated, have a chest support, and you just row it and you squeeze at the back. But here we are on preacher curls. I can't remember, how much kg is this? Oh, this is 45 kg. The max on this machine is 60. And I'm very happy to be able to say that, because 45 is no joke. That's why I also have those wrist wraps, because you don't want to hurt your wrist during this. To be fair, the wrist wraps kind of made it difficult. I'm going to try this weight again without them when I next do it. Because I never really had an issue with my wrist anyways. I just didn't want to risk anything this time round, because I did feel quite depleted towards the end because of the previous sets. But here, as you can see, we are really, really pushing. I'm not able to go all the way down, because if I go all the way down, the set is not being completed. So I'm just doing as many as I can, and there we go. The weight goes down, and then we drop set it. Like I said before, you drop set it so you can get more out of it. Here we go again. Really, really squeezing. Bear in mind, I'm touching my bicep. Now, why would I be doing that? I'm going to give you a moment. I am doing that because what it does, when you touch a certain muscle and you look at it, your mind tries to connect to it in a way. And when you connect to it, that's the only thing moving the weight. Your bicep on this exercise should be the only thing moving the weight. Not your, not your wrist, not your forearm, not even your shoulder. The bicep should be the only thing moving the weight, which is why I'm touching my bicep, because I'm trying to connect to it as well as I possibly can. This works the short head of your bicep. So this one builds thickness in the bicep, whereas other variations of curls build the long head of the bicep, so you fill out your arm as much as you can. Obviously that comes down to different genetics. If you have, I can't remember what it was called, either short-handed biceps or like long-headed biceps. The long ones are better when you have a t-shirt on and you look every day, whereas the short ones are really good when you flex, because that's what has a higher peak. But yeah, I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the set. The video will end after this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the voiceover. Let me know how you feel about it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.
Beautiful.